Welcome to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Abby Edmondson.
And I'm Perry Hirschfeld.
And here are this week's top stories. Our very own THS Theater department is performing their new play, The Ninth Train, along with their theater showcase.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. It was really good. Y'all should go check it out tonight at 7:30.
Hey, I heard the costumes are really cool. Do you want to go check them out while they hear more about the play?
Yeah, let's go.
Our show is called The Ninth Train, and it's tonight at 7:30. It costs about $6 to get in. It's at the small auditorium.
The show is a showcase for our competition. We are going to the International Thespian Conference, but it's the Mississippi version. And so our first show is going to be The Ninth Train. That is our competition one act. Our second act is about their monologues and their solos, as well as their duet singing. And this is their competition pieces that they'll be taking whenever we go to Gulfport.
This is a show about a family in Prague, in Czechoslovakia, a Jewish family in 1939, who is seeking to escape Prague and to escape the influence of the invading Nazis.
To me, it's really about a family struggle and how it can go from everyday life to like being horrendous kind of situation that you're in, and how you get through it as a family.
I play the mother in the show, and I'm kind of one of the leading characters when it comes to what I want to happen to my children, which is a big central part of the play.
I play Otto Stern, who is a 14-year-old boy and son of the family.
I play Mr. Balazik. I am a Nazi informer. I come in and I take the family's young daughter and I mess with the young daughter and I try to take her away from the Christian boyfriend.
When you read a historical fiction, you're reading about other people, other characters, but when you perform a play, like any other play, you have to put yourself into the perspective of these people who are in other cultures, other time periods, etc.
When you actually perform a historical piece, you have to become the character, and you have to think a lot more about how they would react in the situation. And so we had to watch a lot of the historical fictions, like Schindler's List.
I definitely think that America today could be able to learn as much as they can from such a disaster as the Holocaust.
I think it does, because you have to discover your history in order to not make the same mistakes again.
If someone's really looking to audition, I guess my advice would be just try not to be too scared, because everyone there is kind of a lot more like you than you'd think.
If you're thinking about auditioning for theater at the high school, go ahead and just give it a shot, because people are always worried that it's going to be something that they're not going to enjoy, or they're going to get a part that's a bit too difficult for them, but you're not going to get anything that's too hard for you. They're not going to cast you for anything that's above your pay grade.
We have an audition in May, and that will be for our entire next season, and so we encourage you to come out and try out for those.
Wow, I feel so fancy. I'm flashing back to Charity Ball.
Me too. Charity Ball is an annual event run by the Junior Auxiliary of Tupelo. It was held at the Bacorp South Arena last Friday.
Several senior girls were living ads for businesses all around Tupelo, and several senior boys were escorts.
Now that we're dressed for the occasion, let's go check out some of the girls who participated last week.
Charity Ball is just an event that Junior Auxiliary holds as a fundraiser, and my sponsor was Con Salon. It's over by Danvers and all that.
Charity Ball is just an event put on by the Junior Auxiliary, and different businesses sponsor it. That's how they make their money, and it's just a fundraiser that they do every year.
So Charity Ball is a fundraiser that Junior Auxiliary puts on every year, and it's their only fundraiser of the year, and all the proceeds go toward their charities, so like Clothes Closet and Helping Hands and stuff like that.
My sponsor for Charity Ball was American Furniture. I decided to participate because I know a lot of the girls in my grade were, and we were just all really excited.
My sponsor for Charity Ball was North Mississippi Orthodontic Associates. I decided to participate because I thought it would be a good experience and it would be really fun, and my sponsor asked me, so I wanted to say yes.
I was really nervous at first, but it worked out. I didn't fall, so that's good.
I was nervous at first to be on stage, but it was really fun in the end because I was like with all my friends.
I was nervous like right before I walked on, but then after that it was fine. It's really not a big deal.
I decided to participate because I thought it'd be fun, and all my friends were doing it, and I've always seen like the older girls do it. So it was kind of scary to be on stage with all the lights and all people looking at you, but it was fun.
It was fun. I was nervous at first and a little bit shaky, but once you get on stage and they call your name and you walk down the aisle, it's really fun.
My dress was like mermaid style. It was silver and it was like sequins from head to toe. I loved it.
My dress was blue and it was kind of off the shoulder and really fluffy at the bottom. My hair was really long. I had extensions in the sides, and I did my own makeup, so I don't really know how it turned out, but it was okay.
My dress was fitted at the top, and it had spaghetti straps with like iridescent beads and a flower pattern. It kind of had like a turquoise underlay and then black mesh with embroidered flowers over the top.
My advice would be to have fun and be confident, because I was kind of scared, and looking back, like, it's really not that scary, and so have fun.
Just have fun. It's like kind of nerve-wracking at first. You get to like this 3-hour practice, but it's really fun because you get to be with all your friends and take pictures, and you don't usually get to wear that kind of like dresses and stuff.
Just don't be nervous. Like, you look good, your friends look good, and if you fall, just pretend that you did it and just keep going and smile. Don't look awkward.
I would say it goes for a really good cause, and I think everyone should do it because it's really fun and you get to dress up for the night, and it's fun.
Find a dress that you really like and just don't stress about it, because it's really not a big deal at all. It's just fun.
Wow, those dresses were so pretty.
You know what else is pretty?
What?
The weather forecast for next week.
Let's go see Grace and Ansley for the weather update.
Thanks, Perry and Abby. I'm Grace Hurst.
And I'm Ansley Caldwell. So Grace, this weather really be acting up.
Yeah, Ansley, it's causing quite the scene.
Today it's going to be sunny with a 10% chance of rain, with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Over the weekend there's going to be highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. I can't wait for Monday since we don't have school.
Well, honey, you got a big storm coming because there's a 60% chance of rain. Tuesday the weather ain't playing, with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Wednesday's pretty sunny, but Thursday will get cloudy again with lows back in the 50s. Ansley, you got any more theater plans?
I could think of some, but it'd just be a play on words. Back to y'all in the studio.
I love those girlies.
Yeah, me too. They're super sweet.
Did you hear about the new show called Girl Code?
I didn't. Let's go check it out.
Listen up, ladies. It's Girl Code.
The clothes you wear says a lot about who you are. If I could wear this every day, I would.
But no matter what, every girl should follow the basic rules of the clothing pyramid.
First level of the pyramid is easy. Sweatpants, sweatshirt, no makeup, hair natural, looking a mess, dry shampoo for the second day, probably my outfit to school like every day.
The second layer of the pyramid is basically what you wear when you go out to eat with your mom. You're not trying to impress anybody, no makeup on, real casual. Third layer of the pyramid is not much different. You swapped out your leggings for some jeans and added a cute top, woke up a little early and added some makeup, but still, no impression here.
The top layer of the pyramid is your best of the best, Ryan Reynolds ready, about to go meet Beyonce attire. Break out your heels, that little black dress in the closet. You know that prom dress you wanted to wear last year but that guy didn't ask you? Whip that sucker out. If my house ever was to burn down and I could only pick 2 articles of clothing, it would probably be my pajama pants and a long sleeves t-shirt. The necessities of my wardrobe.
So if I was going to grab the 2 most important articles of clothing to me if my house was on fire, of course after I got the dogs and the cat and the husband out, definitely would be these jeans that I'm wearing today. Definitely a staple. And then also my new black Patagonia jacket. Those would be the 2 things for sure.
If my house caught on fire, I would probably grab my fuzzy socks and one of my favorite sweaters.
You gotta think, your house is burning down, you don't have a lot of time, probably not gonna grab clothes. I'm probably gonna go to the pantry for food.
If my house burned down, I wouldn't really care about my clothes. I'd probably just grab my dog. If my house burned down, I would definitely grab leggings and a sweatshirt.
If my house burnt down, I would grab my workout clothes and my tennis shoes. I would probably pick these jeans just because they're comfortable and blue, so blue jeans kind of go with everything, and I really like holey jeans. And probably like a shirt that's like cute, comfy, casual that I can wear anywhere, and in case a hot fireman saves me, I'm not in my sweatpants.
I set all my favorites on my phone to restaurants instead of family members. Is that weird?
Thanks for tuning in this week. I'm Perry Hirschfeld.
And I'm Abby Edmondson. Hope you have a ball next week.